All right again. This is Reggie Mike coming to you live for the 182nd time, actually version 2 today. My first attempt at this kind of fell apart, didn't realize that if someone tries to call me at the same time as I'm doing the video this way, that it would kind of throw the whole thing into a meat grinder. In any case, today I wanted to talk about a phrase that we use in the karate school. I guess it's an inspirational quote or a phrase. The Japanese is nana karobi yaoki. It means 7 times down, 8 times up. In other words, if you fall down 7 times, make sure that you're going to get up 8 times. It's the same as if you fall off that horse, you got to get back on it again. And it's a really important phrase because we all forget things. We all fall off, training, or maybe we learned something a long time ago. Maybe we learned how to use Adobe Photoshop a long time ago. We were really good at it, haven't used it in a couple of years, all of a sudden we have to use it again, and boom, it's like a brand new thing to us again. Happens all the time, but we just have to kind of take a deep breath, have some patience, remember that our muscle memory and our recall will kick back in if we just kind of get back into it in a patient mode. Happens all the time to us. And when I say all the time, I mean to everybody, and I mean about everything. So I tell our students all the time that it's very important that you're always practicing your old requirements and that you're always keeping up to date with your material so that when it comes time for your next test, you're all ready to go. And I really talk about how being ready to go at all times with all your material. Now, with that said, we're all human. We all put something aside for a little while, forget about it, comes back to haunt us maybe a little bit later, can be a little bit frustrating. But it's happened to me so many times over the years with training and forgetting something and recalling it, that I don't let it really throw me off too much anymore. Even really, I was talking to students the other day, that this happens with me all the time. And for example, I went to my Friday lesson and I was asking my teacher to show me a bunch of things. And towards the end of the class, we were pretty much wrapping up, and he said, "Hey, why don't you show me that weapons form I taught you a couple of months back?" It's kind of out of nowhere. I hadn't really been practicing it for the last couple of weeks. It took me by surprise, threw me off a little bit, had a little bit of a hard time getting through it, but my teacher recognized it as normal, walked me back through the parts that I missed. It was definitely a wake-up call for me. I came home and started practicing it like a madman again. I've been practicing it every day since. I'm looking forward to going back and showing it to him the next time. But it happens to all of us, and it's important that we take a nice deep breath. And instead of giving up on the thing that we like, try to remember why you liked it in the first place. Go back, get back into it again. It'll all come back to you again. If you got strong in the past and lost some of that strength, you'll get strong again. If you earned a rank in karate and you took a break and you want to get back into it, you'll remember everything. It'll take a month or 2 to get back into it. Not a big deal in the overall scheme of things. Take a nice deep breath. Remember to enjoy the ride. Nana karobi yaoki, 7 times down, 8 times up. It's important. I wish everybody peace, and I will see you at the dojo. I have to go this way, to turn off the computer this time. Wait, nope, I have to go this way. It's hard for me to figure out where to go because everything is backwards in this camera. Have a great day, everybody.